Hello world and welcome to Don't Start Reign of Giants Bet You Did Not Know, where I'll show you some tips, tricks, glitches, and simple random facts I figured after wasting my life on this game. It depends on you whether you find them useful or not, but if you knew all of them already, good for you and have a trophy. Number 1. Farming with fire. The point here is placing flammable materials around the ice flingomatic so there's an area of persisting fire. Of course, there are many ways to build this, but what I have here seems to be quite effective while consuming least amount of resources. Few hay walls around the ice flingomatic and placing another one beside. Note that the hay wall is one of the best choices since it spreads fire extremely fast, yet burns for a while. Now here are some uses I figured out. You can 1. Plant a flower for butterfly wings and occasional butter. 2. Place a seed for feathers and morsels. 3. Place a morsel to catch hounds and pigs. 4. Or just use it as a trap to kill off mobs you manage to lure them in. 5. Now if you're a bit of a lunatic, just build a pig house or bunny house for a steady supply of meat. And carrots. 6. Now if you're up for a challenge, with the help of an ice staff, you could use it against giants. However, note that the bigger the mobs are, the slower they will burn. And in case of giants, it may not be the best choice in terms of efficiency. To harvest the loot, simply turn on the second ice flingomatic to completely extinguish the fire. Make some adjustments if you want to. Now here are a few things to keep in mind. 1. It may sound ironic, but it is dangerous for Willow to use Fire Farm because she can be frozen by ice flingomatic. 2. This will not work against Dragonfly or Berger. Dragonfly won't be frozen no matter what, and Berger tends to randomly break through the frozen state and will destroy everything in sight. 3. Never leave the area or quit the game when the fire trap is running. All the burning materials will turn into ashes or simply vanish. Number 2. Unlimited light. This trick was given by Kenneth Evan Boltson. Thank you, good man. Seems like I'm not the only one wasting my life on this thing. Anyway, if you leave a lit lantern on ground, then leave the game and come back, it becomes a permanent light source until it is picked up again. There's no penalty to this, just plain awesomeness. Again, thank you Kenneth for sharing this. Number 3. Map setting. In custom map option, you'll see 2 settings, land branch and land loop. Some of you guys might wonder what the hell are these, so here's the explanation. Basically, land branch determines how many branches will stick out from the main land body, and land loop is how circular the map is going to be. So to give you more idea, here's an entire list of world shape with different settings, so see it for yourself. My personal favorite is setting land branch most and land loop never. This map gives me close access to various biomes in every direction if I place my base in the middle. Some of you may be interested in this setting, but let me warn you, if you look close enough, there is always a small gap and the whole map is never connected. You can't cross this without any magic staff, and that is quite a bummer. Number 4. Infinite Moleworms. Moleworm surely is the easiest meat. I mean, if you get caught with a rock on ground, you are meant to be someone else's dinner. Fortunately, you can catch as many moleworms as you want from a single hole with a simple action of quitting and coming back. After you catch a mole, leave the game and come back in. See? Another moleworm appears. Catch it, exit the game, and come back in. Then another pops out. Repeat this process as much as you want. Hey guys, just a quick announcement. Yeah, so I enjoy making these Bet You Did Not Know videos, but I thought it won't be bad to make a content for real beginners. Plus, because there are some tips I wanted to share but weren't really qualified for this kind of video. That's why I'm thinking of starting a new tutorial series called No Gameplay, Just Tutorial. It is going to be exactly how it sounds like, so you won't have anything like this. Hey guys, welcome to Don't Start Reign of Giants tutorial. I'm gonna pick this grass. Grass is useful. And yeah, I'm gonna pick all of them because I need them all. Alright, now I have all the grass. Let's get the twigs. No, screw that. This is gonna be something like Wikipedia page for people who are too lazy to read. Purely informative, just like this. Okay guys, here's what you can get in day 1. Flower, carrot, berry, axe, logs, flints, twigs, grass. Moon oak magic, hell yeah! In case you're wondering, no, this does not mean I'm gonna stop making these Don't Start Bet You Did Not Know videos. It just means I'm gonna add a new content to my channel. So this is what I'm kinda planning, and I hope you enjoy it as much as you do with the rest of this video. Number 5. Caging Koelephant. Interestingly, Koelephant cannot go through small gap between two walls. Not only this saves the resources to build a pen, but this also makes caging and killing the beast extremely easy. Simply aggro the beast and make it chase you into its new home and quickly block the entrance. Also, since there is a gap between the wall, you can strategically kill the mob without being chased all over the place. Now you can have multiple Koelephants in a very small area, and make them watch with their eyes full of fear as you kill and feast on their friend's flesh. Bon appetit. Number 6. Flowers and bees. Did you know that the bees are capable of spawning flower? This way you could have a whole garden without having to catch and bury butterflies all the time. What you need is an area with no flower at all, so either pick every single flower in the area or go to a place like desert. Then you will need at least 5 butterflies to make flower the bees will pollinate from. After you planted the flowers, place the bees one by one as shown in the video. Make sure these bees are caught in wild and not from your bee box. It is also important that you drop one bee and wait for it to fly over and sit on the flower before dropping another. Now the rate of flower spawn will depend on how many bees you dropped. To see the pollination actually take effect, then drop like 5 bees. But if you really want to see something like floral orgy, drop like 10 bees. And this way you will have the flowers blooming everywhere. I mean, this will allow around 30 flowers to bloom each day you spend there. Walking around the area also seems to help, but don't go too far because you will have to stay within the area for this to actually work. Number 7. Mole Backpack. This one was given by Moon64. This buddy here also makes some fascinating Don't Starve Tricks videos, so go check out the channel and I'll leave the link in the description. Apparently, the mole here can function as a little sack to carry 3 types of any items it could consume. All you need is to capture a mole and bring it down into the cave. Make sure you feed it before you put it down because you may have bashed its head while capturing him. Once you put it down, give it another hammer in the head. As you can see, now you will be able to pick up the mole anytime you want. Once it goes after all 3 items you dropped on the ground, simply pick it back up and drop it back down whenever you want the items back. There is one interesting use for this trick, but I'm gonna let Moon64's video show you guys what it is. Again, the link to this pal's channel is in the description. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, share, subscribe, blah blah blah. You're all individuals who can make your own decisions, so just do what you want. Anyway, that's all for today, and for now, cheers!